Hey guys, welcome in. Let me know when you're here. Hope everyone's having a good night. It's been a while since I've been on. See if I can remember how to do this thing, right? Hey, welcome. How are you tonight? Hey, how are you doing? Oh yeah. How is everyone? Are you guys crocheting tonight with me, or are you just watching? Are you just ready to be here to chat? Hey, I'm great. How are you? Ooh, I haven't done any hatching egg chicks yet. It's like one of the things on my list of things to do. I have such a long list of things to do. Finishing a market bag. Ooh, what colors? I'm gonna work on some positive pickles tonight because it's something I can work up without really having to think about it. I just have to do like the first 2 rounds of counting, and then after that I can get through like a bunch without having to focus. Look at this yarn bark I just got. Lovely. No crocheting for you right now. Just watching. Hey, that works too. Midnight blue and olive green. Ooh, very beautiful colors. They sound like it anyway. What kind of yarn are you using, Lisa? A Sin Highland cow for your daughter's shower. Aww, that I bet is pretty cute. Sold 5 for of the positive pickles. Lily, okay, so a nice cotton. All right, so I'm starting with my magic ring. This is just this pickle pattern is just something I've kind of made up on my own. So it's not like any anything crazy. So the chick, oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot that's what you said. The chicks here, you were doing the hatching chicks. So it comes with like the egg. You make the egg and the chick inside the egg, right? What pattern do you use? I really need to start doing that because I think that would be super cute. A reversible mood. I've been wanting to make some of those. I made last like September-ish, I made some reversible ghosts, like a happy and mad ghost, but I haven't done any octos yet. I think I just forgot about them until you just mentioned it. Make another loaf cat. So my loaf cats, hold on, let me count this for a second. My loaf cats, I stuff them. So they get kind of chunky. So that might be something to help. It also depends on what yarn you're using and what size hook you're using. What size hook and what size yarn are you using? Because that could make a difference too. I do mine in a 5mm hook, which I have looser tensions, so 5mm to me is like a big hook. And I also use the Bernat blanket mostly for those because I feel like they're sturdier. Okay. Um, yeah. I mean, do you find you have tight tension or loose tension? Because that will make a difference on how it looks. And like I said, I really stuff them. So when I stuff it, here's a shell of something I was working on and I never finished. So when I stuff it, I put it, and I'll show you, I'll demonstrate. So I take the polyfill and I put it in and make sure it's all the way at the end, and then I go around it like this. So I'm creating a hole, so I'm getting all of it, and then after I do that, I add more stuffing into that hole until it's like completely, you can't get anything through there, and I keep stuffing it all the way, and then it makes it really firm. If that's any help, if that's helpful at all. I used to understuff my stuff, so now sometimes I'm like, am I overstuffing this? Because it tends to, I feel like sometimes they get a little too firm. But I'd rather have it too firm than not firm enough. Do you use bubble stitches or triple crochet? I use triple and bubble stick out too far. I use a bobble, so I do but the yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, I think 4 times, and then I move on to the next step. Bobbles can vary so much. I don't know what the pattern actually calls for her bobble, how many she does for it, but I usually do 4 yarn overs and pull throughs for like all things bobble. That's just the bobble I use. I almost was going to make chicks tonight, and then I was gonna switch to pumpkins. That's why I have a bunch of orange with me right now. Like I was gonna do a pumpkin pattern, but I haven't done the pumpkin pattern yet, so I figured I probably shouldn't try a brand new pattern on live because I mess up the patterns I already know. So why would I do one that I don't know? So I decided to go with the pickles because I had a request from my aunt to make a pickle for her. So I figured, no time like the present to make it. Okay, I'm just gonna count this for a second. I used to make bees, but I feel like, I don't know, bees and me haven't been getting along lately. So I stopped making them. I enjoyed making them, but they haven't been selling great for me lately, so I just took a break from them. Like are you doing like the little bullet style of bees, or are you doing a sitting bee, or what kind of bees are you doing? I do have the standing bee pattern by Ophire Co that I really love. I think it's just so super cute and fun to make. I might make another one of those bees, but like the little small market friendly ones are not getting along with me right now. I also do yarn under, yarn over. Does that, yeah, that would probably make a difference. I do yarn over, and then yarn over, and it makes it bigger, where the yarn under makes it tighter. So that could be a difference of why yours is different. You could always like add an additional round of like increases to make it like chunkier, and that might help if you like them bigger. I personally like the little things myself, but if you want them to be bigger, you could always just add another round of increases. That might help with it. Are you doing hand? I'm doing crochet with a hook. Double bobble, not triple. Ah. An opossum, yay. Matching mini babies. Oh, that's a really cute idea. I love that. Yeah, I enjoy doing both of the bigger loaf kitties and then the mini loaf kitties. I've started off making with the doing the mini loaf kitties. I think that's a really cute idea to do like the matching mummy babies. I could use all my extra scrap yarn from my bigger ones to make the baby ones. That's actually a really cute idea. I love that. Ooh, with a jumbo 7. I've never done it with a jumbo 7. And so they come out like a pretty good size. And thank you. Yes, I enjoy my lights. They do all different colors. They will go to the tune of music, or like if you have a program going on, they like follow the sound if you put it on that one. So yeah, it's fun. I got them for Christmas from my husband. I asked him to give me one of my wish list things was curtain lights, and so he got me some curtain lights. I just posted a couple of pics on my community's posts. Okay, I'll have to check that out. So you have your own YouTube? I'll go check you out. My goal for tonight, guys, is to be on for about 1 hour because my husband is home now, so I want to go hang out with him some as well. So just so you know. Can you guys hear the crickets going outside? Or are they the frogs, maybe? Oh my goodness, those are so cute. My weaving spider. Very cute. I just looked you up. And you did it with the embroidered eyes. I made a couple with embroidered eyes and no one wanted them. So everyone picked the ones that had the, I just subscribed to you, by the way. I wanted to do them with the embroidered eyes though, because I want to have that like baby safe option. And so I'm going to do some more with embroidered eyes, and I hope that maybe it was just the colors I used that didn't attract people, because I had done 3 with embroidered eyes and one of them got picked up, but the other 2, which were matching, did not get touched. So I was just wondering if it was that specific yarn that people didn't like. Pattern you using for the pickles? I just made it up. It's really not any pattern, which I should probably be crocheting as I speak. So I just did magic circle 8 single crochet, and then 16, and then I do 24, and then I do 24 for like a while. Um, and then I just throw in a bobble here and there, however I feel like it. And then I close it up with the 16 and 8. Nothing fancy. Okay. I'm checking. I'm checking. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. It's like, is it not gonna let me into my Instagram? Gotcha. Oh, well, good luck on your market in October. How many days is that market? Is it 1 day, 2 day? Oh, I need to add a bobble. I forgot. I get distracted. I do have a favorite hook size and brand. Hold on a second and I can show you. So I like the Ophire Co hooks, and I'm using, I don't know if you can see it, I'm using a 4 point, oh, there we go. I'm using a 4.5 right now, which is my favorite size. I also have the 4.0, which I don't know if you can see that. And then I also use a lot of the time the 5.0s, and these are all Ophire hooks. They're resin hooks. Um, so yeah, these are my favorite. The only thing you have to be careful when you use them, if they can break if you drop them. And I have had in the past, I've had I think the 4.0 has ever snapped on me while I've been actually crocheting. But if it snaps on you during the process of crocheting, they will replace it for free if you message them, let them know. But if you drop it, that's on you, and you know, too bad so sad type of thing. So just, yeah, just be aware of that. It is resin, so it can break. But I love them. And yeah, I have actually, I'm affiliate with them. Not to like plug myself or anything, but I am an affiliate with them. So I have the link in the description. So if you go to check out, you can like click on my link and it'll bring you to their website. I think they're actually doing a moving sale right now. So right now would be a good time to go check them out if you're interested in trying them out. And I think you can also get a 10% discount for being a first-time buyer. So just check that out if you are interested. I love them. That's all I use, unless I have to use a smaller size. So some of them, like the smallest they go is the 4.0. And sometimes I'm using like the sport weight yarn or like an acrylic yarn, and I need a smaller hook size. Like I'm working on a project right now for a custom that's like I'm using a 2.5 millimeter hook for that project, and so I had to use my metal hooks for that. All right, let me just check and make sure I didn't miss any comments here. There's a cat fight going on outside my window. Okay, I think it's over. I know my cat is inside because he's sitting at my door meowing at me, so it's not my cat getting in the fight, but yeah, I love this brand, so, but it can break, so just be aware of that. They do come with these carry cases though. Oh, they're still going at it. They do come with these little carry cases. So like you see that little thing at the end to put your hook in, and then they have like this part to put them in, and it keeps them safe if you're like traveling with them and stuff. Wow, they're really going at it out there, those cats. They are fighting. They do not like each other. One day at a local library, sharing a tent with your daughter. She makes rugs, coasters, and other things. Wow. With a tufting gun? Whoa. That would be cool though. That's fun that you get to do that together. You can hear it? That's crazy. Hey, Letitia. Best-selling loaf cat pattern. I mean, I've only done loaf cats at one market. So I can't really say what a bestseller would be because I just kind of did random variations of them. So it's kind of hard. I think the calico ones probably would have been the best sellers, but I can't be sure because it was only that one time. But anytime I did make a calico cat, it like was literally bought before I even finished it. So I would say calico cats are pretty popular. It's the ones like the white with like orange and black on either side. So those seem to do well. Inline, I don't really, what is inline really? I'm not sure what inline hooks, I've heard of the inline hooks before, but I don't honestly know what an inline is. Is that when it's like it's very rounded, so I don't know. Here's a look at it. I don't think so. I don't really understand. I don't really guess I don't really know what inline means. Sewing the tail to the calico right now. Oh, well, hey, I think you'll be fine. No, thank you. I don't want to. Yes, 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 yes. So I bought like specifically to make the cats because I like a more of like a realistic looking cat. So I ended up getting, I don't know if I have any on hand. I got like, I don't know, I have a YouTube video on me making cats one day. I did a 24-hour challenge of making cats. So if you look up that video, then it shows you like all the color choices I got for them. And I loved all those colors. It was like speckled and the dotted, like the brownish dotted one is really cute. Looks inline. What's the difference between inline and not inline? I guess I don't know. I have a knife grip, so when I crochet, I'm really high up. I know like that you're supposed to hold it like down here, right? Like down here, but I get really close. I like hold it like this. Um, I just feel like I have more control when I'm closer up. So I don't know if that makes a difference. There's a few colors I haven't tried yet. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I want to actually go and, well, probably order, not go, but order and get more of those colors because I really enjoyed the colors, but I'm like all out of it now. Um, but I'm also trying to not buy yarn right now. It's a struggle. It's an addiction. I'm like, well, I could use more yarn because I'm out of that color, and if I want to make more, but then I'm like, well, you know, gotta make some money too. I can't just keep spending it on yarn. Anyone else have any more questions for me? The struggle is real. It really is. My husband is just like, I see you still have a full cabinet of yarn there. What happened? I'm like, well, you know, I fell into the yarn. It followed me home. That's what we did one time when we were kids. My sisters and I were kids, and there was like the woods were close by to where we lived, and we found a kitten in the woods, and so we carried it home. And then when we showed my mom, we were like, Mom, we have to keep it. It followed us home. And she was like, bring it back now. We're like, but it followed us. It wants to be with us. Bernat Mystical? No, I've never heard of that. I love it. It's so easy on my hands. Mystical. Is it new? I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Yes. You never have the color you want, right? The neck is straight and inline. The neck goes in. Yeah, see, that's what I thought, but I felt like this, I guess it does go in slightly, but it's not like I feel like it's not quite like a Susan Bates, because the Susan Bates I feel like is flat, like all through here is more flat. And this is just flat in the hook area. Here's a bigger one for reference. So it's pretty round in through here. It's just, it goes in a little bit right at the top. Yeah, it jumps in your back seat. Yeah, I have to order all my stuff from Joann's, unfortunately. The Joann's I do have nearby is not very well stocked. And it takes me a while to get there, so. Oof, my back is sore tonight. I have furls like that and I love it. The only thing is that it's heavy. I don't find these to be maybe a little heavy. I don't know. I guess I never really noticed the weight. I do have a furls. I got a furls for Christmas from my mom. Obviously a request from myself. And then I kind of discovered Ophire because the furls were so much more expensive, and I like decided I liked the furls, but I was looking for like a I don't want to say cheaper, um, more um, wallet friendly. And so I found Ophire, and so I gave them a try, and now I have like so many. I have at least two in, so I think I have three in a 4.0, two in a 4.5, and three in a 5.0, and then two in a 5.5, that I can interchange. And I have backups just in case, you know, I need them. The metal one would be very heavy, wouldn't it? That makes sense. Because I feel like these ones aren't too heavy. I feel like part of the resin, so part of that would be pretty light. I saw it before. Bernat baby blanket, but softer. Is that the mystical one are you talking about? I'll have to look it up. Oh, actually, I could look it up right now. Michael's, Joanne's, Hobby Lobby. I try to remember to use them at the yarn cabinet. Doesn't always work. Yes, that very stern talk to yourself. What gets me is that I swear every single day Michael's is sending me a text message being like, oh hey, by the way, you have a coupon you should use. Or they'll be like, hey, by the way, you haven't used your coupon yet. We're gonna give you some extra, so that you come shop with us again. But I can't just run to the store and pick something out for $5 with my $5 coupon, because if I'm getting something from Michael's, I have to order it. And at that point, if I'm gonna order from Michael's, I don't want to have to pay for shipping. So I'm gonna buy the minimum amount to not pay for shipping. So I'm paying at least $50 to $100. So $5 coupon doesn't really do me much. Okay, I gotta look up this yarn. Joanne. Let's see, mystical. No, I don't need a coupon right now. No. Right. Mystical. How did you spell the mystical again? Let me check. Mystical. Burnett. Mystical Burnett. Ooh, it almost looks like velvet. I've never seen that. Yeah, it says it's new. I've never seen that before. Oh, and by the way, guys, it looks like there's a sale on yarn right now with Joanne. So just so you know. So this is like the mystical. It almost looks like a velvet on here. So it's like almost like a slight color changing. Does that make sense? Let's see. Here's a blue. Mystical. It's like goes from like light to dark, it looks like. That looks pretty. Tried holding my hook like a pencil. Looks real cool. Yeah, I can't hold mine like a pencil. Like I have no control over what I'm doing when I'm like, yeah, no tension there whatsoever. Got to do that knife hook and close up like I'm sawing a steak. Joann's always has such a good deal. I love it, and I have absolutely, yeah. And then if you go in and you put stuff in your cart and then you leave it for like, I don't know, a couple hours, they'll be like, oh wait, you have stuff in your cart, here's a 25% off discount. Just a tip for you guys. Yeah, I can't do that either. I can't hold it at the handle because that also, I feel like, see, I like automatically put my finger here to get like control. No, it's gotta be right up in there. I first started with like straight up metal hooks, like straight Susan Bates metal hook, before I got into my fancy hooks here. And I found that, I don't know, when they came out with like, people started making them with like, they would use the metal hook and then they would have like, this was all metal hook, and then starting here, it would go out, like they would put clay over it to give you like an ergonomical, I can't say the word, grip. And I was like, no, can't do those because it was like just teeny and then big, and it didn't fit my hand. Like my hand would be over the clay part and like into the metal part, and it would like hurt my hand more than help my hand. But when I found these, I only got the one for Christmas just to try it out because I did want something more than just that metal hook. And I found that these are such a smooth transition that I can bring my hand up close to it and it doesn't hurt my hand. Actually, it feels pretty good. Hey Monique. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out that mystical. It looks really pretty too. I'd love to see how it comes out. If you add another post, I'll be on the lookout for it. Oh, the discounts are from Joann. There's a sale right now. It's $8.99 for a skein of yarn instead of $11.99. I know, it's so weird when like you actually try, like when you talk about it, you forget what you do because it just comes so natural to you at a point, right? And so when you're trying to explain to someone how to do something, you almost have to like re-teach yourself what you're doing to show them how to do it. It's so funny that like this, I never realized this is, you know, different than someone else. I always thought everyone did that. Bottle feeding kittens here. Oh, how old are they? With the pinky finger and the palm and index finger halfway up and the thumb close to the hook. So this is what I do. Pinky finger kind of wraps around. My index finger always stays closer to the hook, and then my thumb, and then the rest kind of like, just like loosely grip. But the majority of my hold is in the index and thumb, and these just kind of, the pinky, I guess, uses. So these two don't kind of really do anything. Ah, Canada. What part of Canada, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to answer that. The orange cat in your post is made with mystical. I don't know if I saw the orange one. I saw the like variegated looking one. Like I think there was a pink one. Hold on. YouTube. Bamboo hooks. Yeah, the metal are sturdy, that's for sure. 2 weeks, oh my goodness. They must be so tiny. It's funny, isn't it, Lois? It's just Atlantic Canada. Very, very cool. Hey, Eve. All right. Let's see. Community. Oh my goodness. Your stuff is so cute. What pattern do you use for those other kitties? Oh, and your actual kitty is super cute too. Okay. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I might be able to answer. Does anyone have kids here? Back to school anywhere? Yeah. I've been kind of sucking at IG and shorts lately. I don't know. I've been distracted, I guess. I haven't been posting as regularly as I would like to be on them. I'm always like, I haven't posted to Instagram or to my shorts in a while. I should probably do that. And then I don't. There's just so much going on. Life is so busy sometimes, right? Ooh, starting college. Do they know what they want to go to college? Like what to do for a career yet? Throw meal made from Walmart. I only used it to make a few pet beds. Give your shoulders. Yeah, I've used big hooks before and they hurt my hands. And yes, they do. Like have you ever used macrame cord? Because that is a workout also. All grown. Grandkids are more fun though, right? Because you get to spoil them and then send them home. Graphic design. Wow, that would be cool. I feel like that's a good one to get into these days too, right? All right, I need to add some eyeballs to this guy before I get too far. 15-year-old nephew and a 7-year-old niece. Aw. 3 girls, all grown, no grands. do you mean Hobie, Monique? Hello from Australia. Welcome back. Welcome back, Hobie. Yes, I have worked with Hobie before. I feel like it's quite comparable to a Parfait Chunky. I'm trying to see if I have any. I might be able to grab. I'm not sure which one it is, Hobie. I mostly have I've switched over mostly to Parfait Chunky just because it's easier to get a hold of. It's quicker to come. Let's see, which one is Hobie? I don't know if I have one that has an actual, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go check my cabinet to see if I have any with a sleeve on them. So like, here's a Hobie. This is the Honey Bunny. I've used the Honey Bunny and I've used the, let me think here for a second of what the other one was called. Baby Snuggles, I believe. I'm burning the ends of my eyes. The fan is not helping with the flame. But yeah, so this is very comparable to like the Parfait Chunky chenille. This isn't a very good Parfait Chunky, as you can tell. It's kind of, it's like a bad lot, but they're basically like the same thing. They work very well together. Like, I've interchanged this with Parfait Chunky. You can't see the difference. I know, I wish like you could do thumbs up and like, I've tried to like heart people's comments in lives before and stuff, and it doesn't let you do that. Freehand thumbs start with 8 single crochet magic circle. That's cool. Freehanding is always fun. T-shirt yarn, not the stuff I've used. They might have some like a t-shirt yarn, but I haven't seen that. I've only used the Honey Bunny and the Baby Snuggles, which is just a chenille. Black chenille, color palms. Perfect chunk. I am so tempted. Oh, color palms, like Parfait pom. Hold on. Are you talking about this? It has like the little strand of like colored palms in there. Is that the one you're talking about? That one's purple though. No. Hey, how are you tonight? Welcome in. Loops and threads, sweet snuggles, shed so much. Yes. Like that, but black. Yeah. I like this, but it's rougher to work with. I find that the little palm strand does like to separate from the actual yarn strand, so you have to be careful of that when you're crocheting. And it's not as like soft feeling as like the straight up yarn, but it does make you know, does make for cute things. And I'm a loops and threads Sweet Snuggles Light person. Like when I'm not using Perfect Chunky, I'm using Sweet Snuggles Light or the loops and threads. Whatever. What? Yeah. Not loops and threads. What's the other one that's comparable to Sweet Snuggles? It's the Home Slim? No. I can't think of what it is. Oh, yeah, Home Slim. Yeah, this one. This one. Loops and Threads Chenille Home Slim. Yep. So Sweet Snuggles Light or Chenille Home Slim are my go-tos as well. I get yarn everywhere, guys. I'm just like pulling it out everywhere. Halloween limited edition. Oh, Macroma yarn? I don't know what that is. You don't have to have a nice camera to make videos. I do everything from my phone. Sharing is caring. Yep. Sweet Snuggles. Pom Pom is the string can separate and make. Yep, exactly. It does. Come up with more colors for Sweet Snuggles Light though. Yeah, I sometimes will interchange, like I'll do the Bernat blanket for like a certain color that I can't get in the Sweet Snuggles, and just kind of, you know, working with your tension and stuff, you can make it like fit well, although they are slightly different in sizes. Do you guys find any yarns work best for you versus other yarns? I know for me, like Bernat blanket can tend to hurt my hands sometimes, and so I almost limit myself with how often I use it or how big of a project I use it on. The loaf kitties haven't been an issue for me though, so I'm wondering if it was just the old Bernat that was an issue for my hands, or if it was something else. Time to stuff. I have quite a bit of colors with Sweet Snuggles though. I mean, let's see, I'm looking at them right now. I have lots of pinks and orange, yellow, blues and greens. The like colors I find are limited in both Bernat and Sweet Snuggles are like the browns. Eight ply yarn in Australia. Really, 8 ply. Chenille yarn hurts your hands a lot? Wow. I feel like the 8 ply would hurt my hands. I feel like that would be pretty thick. Tofu turtles and Bernat blanket sparkles. Definitely harder. I find that Bernat sparkles also tends to be a little bit rougher than the like baby Bernat blanket, or like just Bernat blanket in general. I think the sparkles make it a little bit stiffer. Oh, aren't you sweet watering the garden for your neighbor? Yes, finding the browns. The browns is the difficult thing. I feel like that's I think that's one reason I ended up switching from Hobie to um, Premier Parfait Chunky too, was because I couldn't get brown in Hobie ever, and so I decided to try the Bernat, or not Bernat, but the Parfait Chunky, because they do have browns, lots of browns to choose from. Takes a lot longer to do, yes. Are you limited on what you can get in Australia too? Are your yarns like completely different? Then you guys have like a lot more rules over there, right? Of like plushie making and stuff. So do you do more of like wearables, or what do you do, Lisa? Doesn't hurt your hands as much as Bernat. You know, I find that too. Which makes no sense to me because I feel like the Big Twist plush is a lot thicker, but it doesn't hurt my hands like the Bernat like it does. Because it's a little bit softer, but it's a lot thicker. Easy Bernat. Baby is stronger. Use a bigger hook. Makes it easier on the fingers. Yes. Ooh, that would take a while to make with the sparkle. I feel like the baby blanket. Yeah, I feel like we do have a lot of options here that you can't find other places. We are very, what's the word? Can't think of the word. Oh, can you hear them? Yes. I know, I love the sound of them. Although, like, I don't know, I feel like they're very loud tonight compared to what they usually are. Chenille yarn is hard to get. Yeah, I think they are performing for you tonight because they are very loud. I love the sound of them though. I completely just stopped counting. I have no idea what number I'm on. Alright guys, if you have any other questions or anything you want to talk about, let me know now because I'm gonna get off in a couple minutes. The pickles, so I add a little sign, like a little like emotional support pickle sign to it and put them up for 12. Yeah, they know I'm on live. They're like, all right, well she's on live, so we're gonna do our max. We got to perform. Oh, thank you. I'm like just counting this last round. It's so weird to like crochet while doing a live because it's like you're either crocheting and not paying attention to the comments, or you're doing the comments and you're forgetting to crochet. So it's something I'm trying to learn how to do both of, multitask. Let's see, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna add like a little smile, and then I'll add his little sign, and I'm gonna close him up, and then that's one done. It goes way quicker when I'm not on live. I could probably get at least 2 of these guys done in the length of time it's taken me to do this one, but that's okay. Yeah, that's good. What do you put for your signs? Do you do different signs, or do you just have one standard sign that you do? I do some bigger ones too, but I really like this color yarn. So I'm probably gonna do a whole, I'm gonna use this whole skein just on pickles because I think they're super cute in this color. This is the Seaweed Salad from Perfect Chunky. It's the limited edition color, which makes me nervous because I really like this color and I don't want it to go away. Aww. You're gonna sleep good tonight. All soothing sounds. Crochet needs to put out a big challenge. Like, what do you mean? I've always wondered what it would be like to watch like a competition show with crocheting. Like, you know, they have the, what was it called? The show with Amy Poehler and the guy from Community. I can't remember his name right now, but he's big into woodworking, like making it or something like that, where they had this competition of like all the artists were like different. There was like woodworking artists, there was like fiber artists and all kinds of things, and they all did like had a competition. I always thought crocheting would be cool to do a competition like that. And a green like that, I agree, these a big deal. Yeah, I have like a big deal one where it's like, I can't remember how it goes. It's like, basically you'll always be a big deal to me type of thing. So there's a pickle. I got like random bubbles all around him. So just have to add his face and those little arms holding the sign, and just get the sign on there. And that's one pickle done. Don't like, oh, well, thank you guys. I'm glad I could be calming. I like a chill kind of atmosphere. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. You guys are so awesome. Oh, have you guys noticed the little flamingo in the background? My son gave this to me. So he, now I feel for, go eat a pickle. My son gave this to me. He bought it. It was like a little mystery, but he likes to buy like the little mystery packs and stuff like that. And he bought this one and he decided he wanted to put it right here. And it makes like little noises. So it just sings and stuff. So I've kept it there since he gave it to me. This is my little mascot. No, it's not stopping. Life isn't always bread and butter. So this pickle is here to help you deal with all the life throws at you. That's cute. Hey, welcome. I will be getting off in just a couple minutes, but welcome in. I'm just gonna get this next one started. I'll get off here in 3 minutes time. It's so hard for me to get off when I'm on. I just enjoy being here. Hanging out, crocheting, talking. I am crocheting a pickle. So I just made one. So I just have to add the face and the little sign to him. And so I'm just doing a few of them. I'm using up the skein to make some pickles because I like this color for pickles. I've tried the Bernat blanket. So I have some like larger ones. They're like probably from the bottom of this one to like about here in Bernat blanket, but I don't know. I don't like them as much. I like these ones. So I keep doing these ones. Yeah, it's I think it was like it's not TY, Zuru ink. But yeah, it has like the little sparkly eyes and stuff. But it was like a mystery pack. He always gets mystery stuff. He loves mystery stuff. Oh, well, you have a few more days before you have to load it, so that's a good thing. I have been known to, whenever I'm doing anything, bring my phone along with me and just be watching people as I do things. Montana. I've always thought it'd be pretty cool to go visit Montana. Oh, thank you. I think so too. He's a pretty good kid. Yes, good luck with your show, Amy. I'll probably just do the skein tonight. I actually have a custom I'm supposed to be working on right now, but it was gonna be, it's like pretty intricate. And so I knew I wouldn't be able to focus on it and talk at the same time, so I figured I'd just pick up the skein and make some pickles since my aunt wanted a pickle anyway. Might as well make some while I'm on the live. I do make different color green ones, but this has been my favorite. So I actually bought extra of this color just to make more pickles with, but I have done it in different greens as well. This is just my favorite green. Ooh, so yeah, you need to go pack. Is it a show far away from you? How long is it? Because it's what, Wednesday? So Thursday is tomorrow. So you're leaving, so it must be like a weekend show for you. Tornado. So we got some rain, but we didn't get anything crazy happening here. Just a lot of rain for a couple days and then it was gone. You can just keep applying for pattern tests and you'll get one eventually. Hold on a second, I gotta count. I applied for a lot of pattern tests. Oops, sorry guys, I need to move here. I applied for a lot of pattern tests and oh, thank you. I apply for a lot of pattern tests and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. There's been times when I've applied for tests and like 5 tests, haven't gotten any of them. I'm not huge, like anywhere. I have like maybe 1,300 subscribers and on, you know, Instagram, about the same. So I'm not like, I don't have a huge account or anything, but I just keep applying. I keep posting my own work, and it seems to, you know, you get some, you don't get some. It's usually the ones I really want that I don't get. But once in a while I luck out. And then sometimes I apply for like 5 tests expecting to maybe get one and then I'll get like all of them and then I'm like in trouble because now I have to do all these tests within the same length of time. So it can backfire on you eventually, but oh, grandbaby time as well. That will be fun. Yes, this is super easy to do. Like I said before, I do 8 single crochet in a magic circle. I do 16 crochet in the next round. I do 24 in the next round. I go for a total of 18 rounds from there. I close it up 16 and 8. So it's a total of 20 when I finish it. And I use the 4.5 hook and Parfait Chunky. Do I have any other hobbies? Not currently. I like to read, but I haven't been doing a very good job at that. I take care of my son mostly. He's a full-time job on his own, although he's back in school, so that means it frees up my day a little bit. I like to work out, although I haven't been doing that as much lately. And I plan to start doing stitch markers again. I used to make stitch markers and then like I stopped, and I'm thinking about starting that up again, but I just haven't yet. Oh, good. Yeah. I need to go do a video for how to do that like right now actually, while I'm thinking of it. Although I told you guys I was getting off in like 5 minutes ago and I'm still on. I need to go do a video to show how to do tagging someone in Instagram. Love reading. What kind of stuff do you like to read? You know, I'd like to start doing pattern writing. I just haven't taken the time. I'm too busy like just making things all the time, and it's just easier just to pick up a pattern and do it. I do have lots of ideas, but one of the ideas I had I just saw someone else do exactly what I was planning on doing. So that was a little disappointing because like I was right about ready. I was like, I'm at a good spot right now. I have lots of inventory. I can start my pattern writing, and I want to go do like, I was just scrolling through Instagram just to see what was going on before I started to like create this pattern. And I scrolled right onto a pattern test of the exact thing I wanted to make because I haven't seen anyone else do it. So it's like, I'm gonna make this and it's gonna be different. It's gonna be completely different than this part, like anyone else has made. And someone had done it. And so I was just like, now I don't know what to do anymore because that idea is taken now because they, you know, they have already done that. They're already doing their tester call, so disappointing, but that's why I just need to get off my butt and start doing it. History and mystery books. Cool. Crochet patterns. Yeah, I actually don't have a stitch marker with me right now because I don't need one for this specific pattern, but I could post some. I would like to kind of start up my Etsy and start putting stuff on there, but I just haven't yet. I'd like to do stitch markers especially. But you know, life gets busy and then before you know it, the day is over and I haven't done anything. So maybe I'll post some of my stitch markers I have that I use myself later. I have been crocheting for about probably like 18-ish years. It's between like 16 to 20 years, I like to say, because I don't know the exact amount of time. I'd say it's probably closer to 20 years though. My mom kind of taught me the basics and then I just took off from there. I kind of took a little hiatus when my son was born. And then once he got to be a decent age, I picked it up again, and I used to just do wearables and blankets, and then he started asking me to make stuffies for him, and that's when it's become where it is now. Yeah, I need to get off too, Lois. I was supposed to get off 20 minutes ago and I'm still here. So I'll answer if anyone has any more questions or anything. I'll answer one or two more and then I will get off for the night. Oh, thank you all for liking my video. I see I have 12 likes and 13 watching, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. Night, John boy. Oh my goodness, the Waltons. Have a good one. Talk to you later. +1. Awesome. Oh my goodness, look at it go up. Nice, Sue Ellen. Oh, I used to love that show. Whoop whoop. You guys are awesome. See, this is why I just stay on because I just, oh, 17 out of 17. Woohoo. All right. I'll stay on for one more minute, see if anyone has anything else, and then I will get off too. when will you do another live? I'll try to become consistent again. I was Thursday morning in Australia. Oh my goodness. Like how early in the morning? Cause it's 9:21 right now, PM, Wednesday here. I'm gonna try to continue to do my lives Wednesdays and Sundays as I was doing. New subscriber, thank you. I was going consistently Wednesdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and then life just kind of got crazy because I had the whole week market. So the week before last, I had Wednesday, I was in a market during when I should have been doing a live, and then Sunday I had a market when I was supposed to be doing a live, and then the next week I had like just busy with family and everything, so I kind of got off of the lives, but I'm going to try to get back into that consistent Sunday and Wednesday routine again. 11:21 a.m. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Well, thank you for catching my live. And I think I'm going to go ahead and say good night to all of you. And I will try to see you guys on Sunday. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'm not going to make any promises, but I plan to be here Sunday live. So I hope you can all make it. And for you, Lisa, that would be Monday. Oh, so I'll talk to you all later. This is how far I got into my second one. I got a little bit quicker on this one. Good night. Oh, thank you for this meditation. Oh, you guys are so sweet. It's really funny that you say I'm so calming because, you know, that makes me feel really good that I can be calming to other people. So, night, everyone.